can't but be noticed. And that's where I believe the Lord is bringing you to. That wherever you are, you'll be noticed. You didn't say that amen very well. Now, I want to pick some things about Daniel that I want you to look at. Daniel paid the price of rising. And he paid the price of rising. We were looking at it yesterday. It was purposeful. Isn't it? It was purposeful. The moment you carry a sense of purpose, you stand out among those that don't carry any sense of purpose. Because sense of purpose, a person with a sense of purpose is like a pregnant woman. The way she carries herself is not the way every other person carries themselves. She carries herself because of what she's carrying. She carries herself because of what she's sensing. And because of what she carries, she's regarded. True or false? A pregnant woman, if it's going to come to a place where there is needed transportation, they give her preference. So is a person that carries a sense of purpose, that wants to feel purpose. They give that person if we give that person preference, they allow him. Why? They look at him or her that is different from us. And leadership starts from the place of carrying a sense of purpose. Where there is sense of purpose, there will be sense of direction. So Daniel carried that. You see, why was the book not named after Shadrach? Why was it not named after Meshach? Why was it not named after Abednego? The dimension that Daniel brought. And that dimension was not just within the kingdom wherein he lived. He spoke to the generation to come. We will read from chapter 7, prophecies, visions that he had, and it has to do with the end time. Daniel saw within the context of his generation. He saw within the generation that was past. He saw the prophecies of Isaiah. He saw the prophecies of Jeremiah. When he said, I understood by books, he launched back. He could see into the past. He could see in the present. Then he could see into the future. Interpreters don't just see in one dimension. They see in three dimensions: the past, the present, and the future. They come in that order. And that's what Daniel expressed. He paid the price. I said, number one, he carried a sense of purpose. Number two, he carried a sense of time. When he said, I understood by books, he came to understand that Israel was supposed to come out of that bondage. He knew the time. Then intercession began. He knew time. He understand time. Bible told us to redeem the time. Why? Because the days are evil. And Jesus said, the evil of a day is sufficient for the day. So we have a duty. Now, how do we redeem time? Acquaintancy with God. Are you listening? A relationship with a person that does not live in time will help you to redeem every time you have lost. A walk with a person that does not live in time will help you gain back years you have lost, times you have lost, opportunities you have lost, moments you have lost. He will bring it back. Didn't he say the years the cankerworm, the palmer worm, the year the cankerworm ate is also the year that you lost. The year the palmer worm ate is the year you lost. The year the caterpillar ate is the year you lost. The year the locust ate is the year you lost. And God said, whatever year you have lost, I'll restore it back to you. That's what God is going to do. The mistakes you made, I will rewrite them. The opportunities you lost, I will bring them back to you. And God does that. Are you listening to me? Now, as believers, we need to come to that place of redeeming time. People that redeem time sense time. People that redeem time are people that have the understanding of time. People that redeem time, buy season back, bring season back. You must come to a point in your life that any time you have lost, any opportunity you have lost, you can bring it back. I can get it back. I can get it back. Now, by the understanding you are having now, you are not supposed to lose opportunity again. You are supposed to begin to recognize opportunity, recognize time. You need to come to that point. Moment of making eating. And sometimes it will come by instruction. And once you sense it's God instructing you, do it. Check it. Does it line with God's word? Is in the line of God's word? Is it good? Because everything we do generates from thoughts. And Paul was speaking to us in the book of Philippians chapter 4, reading from verse 8. He said, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest. So you check what you want to do. Is he in the line of these thoughts? If it is in the line of this thought, then it is okay to do. Look at it. He said, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, it must be true. Whatsoever things are honest, it must be honest. Whatsoever things are just, it must be just. Whatsoever things are pure, it must be pure. He said, whatsoever things are lovely, it must be lovely. Whatsoever things are of a good report, that's it. It must be of good report. He said, if there be any virtue, if there be anything, do what? Think on this. So the things you think on are the things you do. So he instructs you, as he gives you instruction, do. The woman that broke the alabaster box of ointment, I sense it was an instruction by what she saw. Then she took an alabaster, she first used her tears to wipe. She was interpreting something. That woman was interpreting something. And we never knew she was interpreting something. And she herself never knew she was interpreting something. She was looking for water. They refused to give her water. Interpreters don't lean only on what can be offered. They invent things. That woman was an inventor. She invented her tears. And she cried so much until she washed the feet of Jesus. What a woman. What a woman. After washing the feet of Jesus, she dare. Look, do you understand the level of tears that you need a towel? You didn't understand me. The level of tears that a person wept and cleaned the feet of a person and needed a towel, and they did not give her a towel. She loosed her hair and cleaned the feet of Jesus with her hair. Oh my God. A person that does not understand will be talking about why is she doing that? Because you don't understand. Lord, open my understanding. You need your understanding to be opened to the matters of life, to the sickness of life, to the timing of life. Open my understanding. Those are prayers we should pray. Open my understanding. Opportunity will not pass me by again. Privilege will not pass me by again. I won't miss timing. I won't miss season. Not anymore. Not anymore. It could have happened in time past, but not anymore. No privilege come my way. No moment comes in my life that will miss anymore. I've told you severally, and I want to repeat it again, that you will divine moment. If you can't utilize regular moment very well, forget God giving you divine moment. He promises visitation. Who will he visit? The person that understands timing. Because he told Jerusalem, he said, oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you that long to gather you as a head, will gather a chick under a wing. He said, but you will not. He said they have missed the day of their visitation. That's time lost. Visitation builds, visitation make, visitation turns things around, visitation settles him, visitation lifts him, visitation places him, visitation positions him. I am yet to see a man that experienced the visitation of the Lord, that his life never took a new turn. The life of a man changed when God visited him. Abraham was visited by God, story changed. Abraham was visited by God, promise of God came, covenant followed in because of the visitation that came. Are you listening to me? I'm yet to see a man that God visited and his life remained the same. Obed-Edom received a visitation provoked by understanding. Do you know the ark of God was in the house of Dagon? Do you know? He moved in the house of Dagon. Whatsoever stood in the house of Dagon fell down. The hand of Dagon broke. The head of Dagon broke by the ark that was there. And immediately they saw they have transgressed. They took the ark to return it. They put it on the cart to return the ark. The ark was placed in the house of Abinadab for 20 years. No change. Nothing happened in the life of Abinadab. So they took it, and they took it while they were bringing it to Jerusalem. As they were bringing it, because it was on the cart, there was a shake, and it was as if he was going to fall. Uzzah tried to help thee, and God hit him and said, I don't need your help. Now, somebody will, you see, when you don't understand the pattern of God's operation, you wonder, why did he kill Uzzah? Was he not trying? Listen, Uzzah was a priest. He's of the Levitical order. In the order of his assignment about a priest, he has no right to touch the ark. And God is stringent with his law. So because he's not supposed to, do you know, all the people in that axis that went to check what was in the ark, as they were trying to look at, they didn't live to tell the story. All of them died. Am I talking to somebody here? All of them died. Now, they took the ark eventually, because of the death of Uzzah, they took the ark into the house of Obed-Edom. Obed-Edom recognized what came into his house. Obed-Edom was also a Levite. He was a priest. They didn't take the ark to the house of a regular person, a random person. No, they knew who to put the ark into their hand. So they put it in the house of Obed-Edom. He recognized what came. Abinadab just took it casual. He dealt with the Philistines' God. He dealt with them. Disease eat them. Hemorrhoid eat them. Plague came upon them. Then they brought it to the house of Obed-Edom. And in 90 days, Obed-Edom prospered. He recognized what came into his house. He didn't treat it trivially. He stayed in one man's house for 20 years. No story of change. No story of a turnaround. No story of increase. But he stayed in one man's house for 90 days. 90 days. And the story of the man changed. Recognition. 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 You need to recognize whatsoever God brings to you. Recognize it. Put it to work. Let it work for you. I guess Obed-Edom said, this ark of God that has brought victory for Israel, this ark of God that represents God will not be in my house, and I will remain the same. In 90 days, in 3 months, the story of Obed-Edom changed. Am I talking to you? To everything of God, excuse me, sir, excuse me, ma, be purposeful. Are you listening? To everything of God, be purposeful. Don't take it, don't trivialize it. Don't take it with levity. Make a commitment. Drive it with good sense. Number 2, carry a sense of time. I've told you yesterday, you need to know how to cross from chronological timing to kairos timing. You can't keep living in the order of regular stuff. God will look look at you when you are faithful in living in the chronological timing and cross you to Kairos. And you'll be experiencing a lot of Kairos moments in your life. Am I talking to somebody this morning? I want some Kairos moments in my life. Kairos timing. Let my timing change. Hello? Did you hear what I said? Let what? Let my timing change. Let chronological order don't dictate the order of my life. Move me from where I am. Are you with me? But there's something I saw about Daniel. Look at this. In Daniel chapter 6 and verse 3. It said, then this Daniel. You have to come to a point in the journey of your life that you'll be singled out. Did you hear what I said? That's the kind of life you are expected to live, where they will what? Single you out. And this Daniel, that's of note. That's of note. And this Daniel, he said, and this Daniel was preferred. A version said, and this Daniel was exceptional. Oh my God. Among your peers, among your colleagues, among your contemporaries, give me the grace that will make me to be preferred. Give me wisdom that will stand me out. Rather than pray for wisdom, rather than pray for money, pray for wisdom. Pray for wisdom. Wisdom. Look, when the value of a man increases, money looks for you. There are languages money knows. When the language that money understands is in your life, exhibited in your life, money looks for you. I don't pray for money. It comes by value. If you up your game, look, if I give you 1 billion naira, you feel you have seen money. That money will return to your value at the end of the day. The value you have, that's what it will return to. I won't get 1 billion and be buying a car. I won't get 1 million and be buying a shoe. No. I will not. I will not. That's not what I'll be thinking. Are you listening to me? I will look at investment that increase what came into my hand. Because a foolish man wastes money, spends money. Are you listening to me? A wise man invests money. That 1 billion can be another 1 billion. Am I talking to somebody? And when you get money, the next thing you are buying is shoe, car, this and that. You are poor.